Yo, yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan, and this is the weekly collectors chat. This is chat number 250. To all that's in already, welcome. If you don't know already, I'm George. That's Alex over there, the guy that just opened a really squeaky, cheap-looking whiskey. We're going to be...
This one's not cheap. It's not expensive, but it's Macallan, some Scottish one. But it's not expensive, but it's not a cheap one.
Okay, so we're going to be running through the latest updates. We're going to be answering some fielded questions from the RaddTitan Statue Collectors group, and we're also going to be showing you all the stuff that's, we'll actually be going through. We'll show you some pictures of the repaint that I'm in the process of doing with Ian Wilkinson on the Sideshow Collectibles Dark Side maquette. That's moving along quite nicely, actually. Some little bits to show you, some teasers today. We've got some stuff from XM, got some stuff probably from Prime One, Where, and all them sort of boys there. So we're going to go on, show you some bits.
There's nothing from Where.
Nothing. You've not seen the latest stuff from Where?
That's not Where.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it? Oh, there's a lot of your Lord of the Rings stuff that's Infinity Studios, loads of
Infinity Studio stuff. It's kind of blurry, some of the pictures though, some of their stuff, and some busts.
Yeah, I just I've got it on my TV now, and I was flicking through them, and they're actually really bad pictures. I think someone took screenshots off of a video.
Video. Definitely, yeah, it looks like that. I just meant the latest Dark Side stuff, some of the wetter stuff. They've been showing some bits and pieces. I saw some pictures of it. But don't worry, if you ain't got them, it'll be on next week anyway. So we're going through all those bits and pieces, and then obviously we'll be fielding your questions for you. So if there's anything you want to ask, no subject is taboo. So crack on.
Okay. So yeah, how's your week been? Obviously, you've been doing your paint up, but try and save yourself for that because we're going to go into the pictures for that. Again, another quiet week for collecting for me. Nothing in. No pre-orders made.
What's going on with your Queen Studios Panos? Are you getting that in? Are you cancelling that? Selling that? What are you doing with that?
I kind of haven't contacted them yet because I don't want it at the moment. So I'm a bit like, I've got nowhere to put it.
If they don't ask me, I'm not going to tell.
Well, it's like...
looks really good, man. Production piece looks really good.
I just got all those boxes upstairs. I've kind of got it sorted out a little bit downstairs. And I know that if this box turns up, there's nowhere for it to go. So I really need to sort something out, work out what's going on with it. But
got my tree up today.
I can't remember. I think I paid the deposit twice or something. There was some mix up with PayPal. I paid it twice.
That's
so I don't think I got a lot. I don't think. No. And then they were like, "Oh, do you want us to refund?" I was like, "Nah, it's all right. I'll just pay the rest at the end." And then, so I don't think there's a lot.
No, I don't think there is because it was quite. I think it was a quite decent deposit.
I can't remember. I've got to look into it.
I think it was like $300 or $400 that piece.
I think $4 rings a bell, but I can't. I think it might. It might have been €400.
Yeah, it's expensive. Definitely was. Yeah. It definitely was like for a deposit. I remember when I did mine. I ended up. I ended up selling that back because I was just like, nah, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. But it looks really nice. Production piece looks great. Some of the pictures of collectors again in hand are fantastic.
It does look really good. But the other side of it is just that at the moment I've got nothing on display at all, and I'm just thinking to myself, you know what? I'm not one of those collectors who likes having things in boxes. I don't want to put things in boxes like that, so it's kind of going to annoy me for a bit to have a new piece like that. I've just spent a lot of money.
Just thinking about it, 250th chat. Is this like nearly 5 years worth of work?
Well, it's longer, isn't it? Because we started back in 2014, 15, I think. We actually started on the first one was actually on my birthday, I think.
Really?
I think so, if I remember correctly. I remember one of the first ones was on a birthday, yeah. And we did it together. And then what happened is we couldn't work out the microphone, so we only did audio. And it weren't very long. I don't think it was very long at all. So the first live that we did was, if this is going to do it.
Good luck.
Oh, I don't think it works like that anymore.
What do you mean?
Because it tries to be. Do you know when things try and be smart and then it don't really work? But what happened is it tried to be smart and split the lives from the actual normal videos. And then what happened was like, well, actually, we don't know half of which ones are live and which ones are not. So it kind of like messes up a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So it was a long time ago. I mean, like the oldest live that we have on here is 2015.
Shit.
And we've had some periods of where we've
Inactivity.
taken some like I think we took about 6 months off at one point. And even this year, I think we took off another couple of months. So we
Holiday.
had yeah. Well, it was also like, I mean, I went to Asia, and unfortunately, the time difference isn't great anyway. Especially for us. And then you wanting to do it this time doesn't work at all being in Asia, because this would be like 4 or 5 a.m. So
fuck that.
Yeah. I like doing the chat, but I like my sleep as well. The earliest chat we have on here, let me go. So the 23rd of October 2014.
Sweet.
And that was.
I wonder if anybody that's watching. I wonder if anybody that's watching is still OG from back then.
I think there's a few. I think there's a few people. Yeah.
If you are, comment below.
Yeah.
Tell me that you were there.
Tell me
when it all started.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people saying congrats. We just got one straight in here. Black Magic-ish. There you go. Cheers, man. Where's my drink gone? I've got too many glasses down there. There you go. Boom.
Oh, thanks very much, man.
Congrats, lads. Happy 250th chat. Big congrats to you, Gio. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. 250 chats, and now going from 1 child to 3.
Yeah, it's good. Good for you. Jolyn Hills. Jolyn Hills. Yo, excited for Chat 250. Big congratulations to you both. I've been a fan since the Bowen days, and it's very exciting to see the growth of your channel and friendship. Here's for 250 more. Yeah.
God bless, man. That's a lovely comment. Thanks very much.
Jason Perkin pulled a sick day for this one.
we should have done
roll.
We should have done loads of gifts and shit, but it's hard because it's just now it's like the plug for everything, isn't it? Subbum will give you something. Subbum will give you. It's kind of like, I don't know about you, man, but YouTube is just killing me with that kind of shit at the minute.
Yeah, it's I mean, we've done a couple of giveaways. We've done a massive giveaway at one point, and I think it was either 100 or it was something along the lines of some anniversary, or there was something. So we got
1 or 150 when it was something.
Yeah, so we got a lot of companies involved, and we gave away 5 big statues and some like loads of hot toys and whatever else. And yeah, we did that. So at one point, and it was good to do, and but it was it actually ended up costing quite a lot of money, and shipping them out wasn't cheap, even the prizes. And then even with Sideshow, we said to them, well, can you ship these hot ties directly? And then they weren't very happy because we couldn't review them. And then it was just all these like politics involved. And even Somei sent us something, Somei Arts, and they've never sent us something before that, and never sent us something afterwards.
It's
so
true.
They sent that. Yeah,
it was the octopus cow, wasn't it?
Octo cow, yeah.
It was like a big octopus cow.
That's probably why we never got sent anything else, because of our comments about it being Octo cow and whatever else.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't even.
Them guys to bless them, bless their hearts.
I can't even remember the name of the character. I really can't. But we gave away amateur. No, it's not. No, not Amaterasu. That was another one.
Did give away
Arturus,
and Arturus, yeah, gave away that.
Yeah.
Loads of shit like that.
I think about 3 Star Wars hot toys, and I can't remember. There was loads of stuff, and then to put it together, we done like a. It was actually really funny because we did a like a quiz, and it was all like guess the closest number to these things, and whoever gets the highest score will win the first prize. Whoever gets second, and I kind of thought like, oh, what's going to happen is,
Loads of draws.
this is going to be really high. Some people are going to get 100% and whatever else. And the funny thing as well is what happened is George's wife did it. My ex at the time, she did it, and loads of people. We got a lot of entries actually, and no one got 100% apart from George and me. And we did it totally we did it. The thing is we did it totally separately, and it was about me and about George totally. And I think even when I put out some of the questions, I didn't even ask George. And then like when I actually posted it, I was like, oh shit, can you actually answer these and tell me if I've got them right? Because I don't want to be on the chat and you saying, oh, actually it's C when you've put D, you dickhead.
Yeah.
And then he went through it. He went through it, and I was really nervous as well. I was a bit like, oh fuck, I fucked up, haven't I?
Who was the highest score? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
Was it like, I don't think the percentage wasn't like crazy high, though, was it? It was like 87% or something.
I think it was like 70 something. But
yeah, it wasn't like, not easy.
I can't remember, but did one go to Rodney? What Rodney
Rodney won. Maybe Rodney won that one, but Rodney won. The best one was him and Thor come on like a live chat with us as guests, and then at the end of during the
it was the beginning. It was before it, and then they came on.
Yeah, that was it. Before it, we did like a giveaway, and we did the randomizer thing. And fucking Rodney won, and we come on the chat. If I was literally another channel, I'd have been.
Do you know what he won? Do you remember what he won? You remember he won the Court of the Dead, second version of Death.
Oh yes,
yeah,
the big fuck off Death one. That's a good statue, no?
Yeah,
like $1,000 statue, wasn't it?
Oh, easy, yeah.
Yeah, so, nice.
It was. I mean, yeah, I can't remember who won them. To be honest with you, I can't remember. I'd have to look it up.
We've given away enough. To be honest, we should have fucking another 0 on the end of our subs for how much shit we've had to give away. Just giving away any more shit, you can add nothing.
Well done, 250. Good effort. Nick Chesh, the big one, yes. 250. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Boombox, you're not studying today. All right, RaddTitan, I've got no class. Here you go. Today, and I'm on time for the stream. Big congrats on 250, my dudes. Best chat in the game, hands down. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Bob Goldner. What's up, my dudes? Congrats on hitting 250. Keep them coming. My wife and I look forward to the show every week. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Gabriel Gutierrez, what's up, guys? How's it going, Gabriel? Danny Lee. What's up, party crew? Hope everyone's well. Geo Darkside is looking good. Oh, just good. Wow, just good.
Just good. Fucking that's what you know. No, fucking sunsets are good.
Yeah.
Fucking rainbow's good. This is fucking epic out there.
Ed David. What's up, fellas? Looking forward to the stuff that will hurt my wallet and piss off my wifey. Let's go.
Let's go.
Statue up. What's up, fellas? What's up? Doors of Dewin looks nice from Weta. Yeah, sorry, I haven't got no Weta stuff this week. Sorry. Happy JCG. Yo. Alonso Mosley. Congratulations, 250 episode. But don't worry, you look no older than 175. Yeah, Dankeschön. Permica Yo. Happy Thursday, fellas. Hope all is well. It's morning here, but go grab a drink. Go for it. Yeah,
my man's hardcore.
Joe Figure, congrats on hitting 250. Great videos, guys. Thanks you. Yo, Pam. Okay, they're talking between them now. Dr. Nick in the house, 250. Whoop, whoop.
Mad love, Belgian Blue.
Yeah, the Belgian Blue.
Wait, what's going on with Mike's shit? Get fucking on that.
Mike's shit? What's that?
Nah, it's like I'm talking to Nick about something. Getting Mike stuff early. Been fucking waiting for ages, so.
He don't even sort out his own shit. He's got comics in my house he still ain't told me about. I'm going to GDC next week.
Well, he wants his other shit, believe me.
Gabriel Gutierrez up. There you go, talking amongst 250.
What the fuck did he...
Talking comics with Corbin. What's that?
No, nothing. It was talking to somebody else. I was like, what did he fucking call us? Somebody else's name.
Gab, talking with Combinator, 250, brilliant. Congrats on the most stand-up guy, being the most stand-up guys in the community. Thank you, brother.
That's nice, man. Start fucking crying. I will.
Congrats on 250. Dennis J, 250. Congrats. I found this channel this year, and I look forward to the weekly chats and videos. All the best, you filthy animals. That's the coming up to Die Hard season as well.
Yeah, coming up.
You like it? I was watching it back then. I started somewhere in 2018, I think. Nick is saying.
Yeah, man. It's all right.
Blake 180.
Day one.
1980 even. Day one.
Day one, man.
The oldest ones I know of are Rebecca and Helmy was an old one as well. And there was this other guy as well who used to have his name as like Peter Parker, and his name's Emmanuel something. He was really early as well because he's the one who sent me the Carnage instructions. Tony Fennell.
I just
put me out of a dark spot. I
want to dedicate this chat actually. I want to dedicate this chat to Tony and his lovely daughter Lily, and I wish them all the best, much love, strength, peace. And then if need be, chaos. Good luck. Don't ask any questions. Just leave it as it is.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're talking about, but good luck, and I hope it all works out. Whatever. Started watching shortly after you started. Sideshow probably stopped the hot toys from China. Yeah. Octo Cow. Yeah. There you go.
It was
Octopus Cow is the 8-tailed. Yeah, we couldn't say that at the time. We're not going to try that. Yeah, we called it Killer Bee though. Yeah, that's it.
Killer Bee. That was the fucking thing.
That's what I remember. Yeah. Yeah, we gave that away as well. I think. Can't remember who gave that.
Yeah, gave it away. We did give it away.
That was quite an extensive giveaway. Yeah, it was hardcore. Loads of stuff as well. I think XM sent some prints out and T-shirts and things as well. I started watching live last year, but my very first video I saw of you guys was the Savage video of the SS Apocalypse. I was hooked. Congrats! I haven't seen that video since. I haven't seen
that was what I remember about that video. The funniest thing was in person. It looked 10 times worse than it did on the camera. I was looking behind the camera and going, "Looks much better there."
Yeah,
I was looking at it.
That's what happens sometimes. Though. Sometimes you're like holding the phone like that, and you're like focusing on the phone, and George is going like when we used to the old style where we used to be proper like Gonzo, weren't we? And like literally like that, holding the camera.
Still my favourite sauce, man. Bit of Gonzo.
George is going, yeah, look at the paint lines. The paint colour looks nothing like it. I'm looking at the screen going, and I look over and I'm like, oh yeah. He's still laughing at the Gonzo thing. Punisher XS. Hi everyone. Rodney won the grand prize on that as well. Jesus.
Fuck, Rodney's luckier than you, Alex.
Congrats on 250. There would be no Lord Vader without a touch of the power cosmic. Yeah, awesome.
God bless you, Thor.
You're welcome. And
love you in your channel, man.
Love you there. I was watching some videos the other day with Darth Castle, and again, it's like I don't even think they've hit 1,000 subs yet, and I'm just like, how are you not like how are your numbers that low? What's going on, man? It's criminal.
Criminal is the right word.
Yeah, well, Rodney, I remember won a Punisher statue as well. He won a Punisher raffle as well. Yeah, like the XM Punisher. My bad. Hey, Darren Crofer, how's it going? Congrats on the milestone. Hope you're both well. Hope your move's going good. Hope everything's good. It's up 4. Ordered the XM Reverse Flash. Looks amazing. Are they still doing more characters than 1/6 line? They are. All of the classic ones that are coming out in 1 quarter are going to be 1/6. And I think they've announced it, haven't they? No, actually, I don't know if I can say that one. There's another one coming in 1/6, which is going to be impressive. I think they have announced it, though. One recent, like, quarter scale DC piece. Congrats on the 250. Alex, boxing bones statues is much more fun than statues. Yeah, the busts are as well. But I think I damaged 3 or 4 statues in my move.
Which ones?
XM Weapon X, I broke a bit of glass off. But it was on the line, so a good bit of glue would get that on there. I'll get Rob to glue it. Hellboy, I broke the back of his gun off, where he's got like
The
a
OG.
little, yeah, he's got like a little loop, and then the ribbon comes off it. But I actually think it was broken initially, and I glued it when I got it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There was a part on the House of God Moonstone as well that came a bit loose, but again, it was like where it tucks it underneath, so it won't show. And I think there might be one more, but I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Yeah. Oh, that shot right to the bottom. There you go. So, Chris. Oh, wait, sorry. Vibe N2L had to tune in for the big 250. Evening, congrats, Alex and Gio. Chris Pereri, how's it going? I thought it was Sideshow Dark Side that was originally going to make. Oh yeah, he nearly did. The original Dark Side was going to make Gio cry. Well, I mean, he sorted out though. My screen name was banned from the ranch. I remember that name.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. The thing is, he's talking about the original Dark Side. The original Dark Side, I think it's a premium format. The first one, the original Dark Side was actually a pretty nice piece. Same paint problems, like literally the same paint problems. But
did you
it was better. No, Gary. I think Gary brought it over, for us to review.
Oh yeah, we're sitting in your dining room table. I remember.
Yeah. I remember that the sculpt is pretty good. Size of it's pretty good. It's a little lean for me, but it's depicted in some ways like that too. But again, it's exactly the same sort of issue. That the paint is criminal on it. Wherever they send it, whether like Darkseid must have a special place in shit factory hell, because that's where they send it. If I'm DC, I'm pissed off that my biggest baddest guy is being well disrespected.
Well, we had like an hour and a half meeting today about all the factory processes. It was quite interesting, actually. So went over quite a bit of stuff. Probably could have been half an hour because it was Thanksgiving the meeting, but but it was good. It was quite knowledgeable. There was a few names that kept popping up I haven't seen in a while. I mean, I remember Band from the Ranch, and I remember there was one about that thing that I didn't know what it was from, and it was from Jaws, wasn't it? The doll's eye thing.
Yeah. Like a doll's eye.
Through a doll's eye. Or, yeah. Geo checking messages from
Thanks,
Nick.
man. We'll do.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Gabrielle. This is incredible from XM. Very smart move. Great for collectors. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, so
what's that?
We just they're going for the 1/4 stuff, the 1/4 stuff, and 1/6 stuff. It was just that we were getting, obviously, we did the Supergirl in 1/6, and we did some other characters in 1/6 Doomsday. And then we got a lot of requests to make them in 1/4. And then when we did that, then we got a lot of people saying, well, I want to buy that in 1/6 now, because that's what my line is. So we're kind of like, okay, well, we'll do both. So Shadow 32, Yo-Yo, my brothers, Alex and Gio, just come back from work, catch up with you guys. Good vibes. Welcome to the party, pal.
Man. Glad your working day is over.
Yeah.
Working fucking sucks most of the time.
Congrats on 250. Looking forward to hearing your opinion on Nightcrawler. Yep, we got those pictures in there. What's that? H Stats Collectibles. I agree.
I think William Harbottle is one of the best sculptors working at Sideshow, and I think he's an underutilized asset that they are not capitalizing on. For me, they're throwing all kinds of shit at Daniel Bell and like tagging his name to almost everything they're doing. And I just think that's such a typical PC bullshit move, because everyone's fucking gay for it. But I really think that Harbottle is a very, very special talent. And for me, I think he should be doing a shitload more projects than he is.
Yeah.
If I'm in there and I'm making the decision on who sculpted and what, I'm telling you, you'd have a bit of a trouble trying to get projects off William Harbottle for me. I would have him fucking doing all the big jobs. He would be doing. He'd be doing big stuff, because I think he's a fantastic.
Well,
fantastic sculptor.
I think the two sort of best for females are Harbottle and Newman. Newman does.
Yeah, definitely. Newman does some fantastic too.
So
definitely agree with that.
But yeah, a lot of them are underused. A lot are underused, but they're all on retainers anyway. All on retainers, so no one else can use them. Any update on the second portrait? Unfortunately, not yet. Still waiting approval, but there is a second one. Mark Carlin, yo, what's up, boys? How's it going?
Yo,
Passion for Art, congratulations on 250, all the way from Amsterdam.
greetings,
Thank
man.
you. Liam Best, what's up, lads? Happy 250. Cheers, man.
Thanks, man.
Alex, when is the XM Spidey shipping? Been waiting for that bad boy forever. If you're talking about the Iron Spider, soon, really soon. Like, I think some have shipped now.
Yes, like coming in it. Like I think
yeah.
Tyler, who's in Tyler.
He's in Singapore.
Sherwood. He's in Singapore, so he'll be like first batch sort of situation. But
good evening, chaps, guys.
He's like he says he's due Monday. I think.
Yeah.
So it's all moving now.
Richard Goth, late but here. Welcome.
Worth it. Welcome.
Fashionably late, especially for the females. Yeah, Harbaugh and that's Newman. Both of them phenomenal for females. What we do then is that wasn't too bad. So 27 minutes of going through the comments, catching up there. Let me have a sip of my whiskey.
Whiskey, yeah.
Your mama.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you want to go on to the first question?
I don't even know what it is, but yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to send them to you. Give you a heads up. I like putting you on the spot. We can do 3 or 5. It depends how.
That's a great thing. That's a great thing about never lying. You never have to be afraid.
Yeah. All right.
Don't have to be afraid. I've got nothing to hide. Ask me whatever the fuck you want. I'll answer you.
All right. Can I do it now?
Go.
All right. Good. All right. So. All right. How do you turn that one off now?
What are your top 3 to 5 statues you want in your collection? If you in your desired scale, but you feel they will never be made. Oh, that's a great question. I like that question.
This is
3 to 5. I'll tell you what. Let's do it not one.
This has been paraphrased to fit into the actual.
I bet it has.
But, yeah,
I bet it has.
This is from John Maurer. So what I want to do is his actual original question was about have we ever done it before, and we actually did this when we started. We both chose 5 characters. And I think I did like a little poster or something because I was messing around with Photoshop or whatever. So we both chose 5 statues 5 characters we wanted to be made perfectly that we felt at the time hadn't been made perfectly. Do you remember yours?
I definitely think Cable, Thanos would have been in there.
I don't think Cable was in there.
Cable was definitely in there. There wasn't a Cable.
Sabretooth was in there.
Yeah. Sabretooth would be in there. Venom?
Maybe.
If it was really early, there would have been no Venom.
Yeah. I don't remember mine, so I'm not going to remember yours.
Guyver was in yours. Robocop was in yours.
Yeah, I mean, that was the main one. Guyver, Robocop, Carnage.
Carnage was in yours.
Guyver, Robocop, Carnage, Wolverine, and Silver Surfer.
You and your fucking Wolverine and Silver Surfer. Now there's too many of them. You fucking cock. Look what you started.
Yeah, but
stupid post.
I still don't think there's I don't think there's a perfect one of.
There is a perfect one. Oh, Surfer. There is a perfect Surfer.
Is there?
Yeah, Bow in Silver version. It's the best.
Well, yeah, but that's not my desired scale.
It's still but it's still the best. For me, it's the best Silver. It's elegant. Very well sculpted, captures the character perfectly. It's a beautiful statue for me. I still think it's the best.
Yeah.
But if it's not in your desired scale. This is true.
Got that one in there. So Richard Gauthier.
God bless you, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate all you supporting the channel, man. It's a lovely thing.
Thank you, guys. All right, let's just go back to the question. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my trail of thought.
Will you pick one and I'll pick one? Let's go.
Well, the thing is so going back to the original.
The line on this is that you don't think will be made. That's never be made.
I know, but the original one as well was that out of those 5, the Guyver was made and they smashed it. I think Prime One made it absolutely fantastically. So that's ticked off my list. what was the other one? RoboCop. I do like the Unary Arts RoboCop, but I'm not going to pay for it. Not considering it was like 4 times the price of PCS one was, is not different enough. But I do think
Better
it's
off
a nice
buying
piece.
PCS and just getting it repainted.
Yeah,
It's the same fucking pose. You're better off. It's cheaper. You'd be able to pick up that PCS for a few £100, send it to be repainted, and it would be special.
But if we're going to go for characters that kind of haven't been done at all, God, that's so hard with all these customs flying about and whatever
it's not
else.
hard for me at all.
All right, you go first then.
Okay,
are you doing 3 or 5?
I'll do as many as I fucking want. I'll do as many as I can get to. And keep going until somebody says, yeah, let's move on. Okay, so all right. Let's have a think about it. So if
you fucking had it. Jesus,
yeah, I have loads, but I want them to be good. I mean, not just my personal sort of stuff. I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the scale. I'm going to give you the company that I want to make it. And if it's XM, I can't do sculptors. Got no idea who the fuck they use. But if it's going to be somebody else, then I'd say I want this person to sculpt it. But I would say all my stuff's going to be quarter scale. So let's just rule that out. That's what I collect. Yeah. I don't move around. I've got a few Bowens, but they're more just close to my heart to remember your origins of where you come from, which I think you should always do in this game. I don't think you should get the biggest, better next thing all the time and jump around. I think you should try and keep one piece that started your game so that you can always remember where you started and where you're at. I think it's a good idea. But my first piece would probably be, I'm actually a little bit, I do like the villains, the big bads of things. I actually would really like to see a tyrant made. I don't think he'll ever be made, but I would really like to see a tyrant from the Silver Surfer sort of line, the big bad villain in that. I really love his design and the way he looks. I would definitely pick XM to make that sort of character, as I believe they'd get the sort of mechanical elements very, very good on that. I think they'd make that look good.
Well, I could be a cock and take one of yours away.
You can just take it. Whatever you think. If it's yours, take it. I don't give a shit.
Well, I actually, I've mentioned actually before, and I have mentioned it somewhere, that I do think that the heralds need love, and there's a lot of them that need love. I mean, Tyrant isn't a herald anyway, but you've got like Frankie Ray Nova. I would love to see a full quarter scale Frankie Ray. I'd love to see
Alpha Free Studios did one.
Oh, did they? Okay.
They've done one. It looks like the Bowen.
Oh, I think I did.
So it's the big hair, and she's like floating in midair, and the head's holding her up.
Yeah. Then, sorry. Yeah. Do you want to go?
My next one.
Then you got like Firewalker is his name.
My next one,
Fire Lord.
I'm going to try and pick different franchises because I could stay and go Morg or something. I really would like to see Morg a lot.
Yeah.
But because I just like his design. But I would probably say my next one would have to be Mr. Sinister. I would really like to see a very good and not overly complicated Mr. Sinister. There's a custom at the minute we're standing with Madeline Pryor, which is a fucking, we showed it on the last week's chat, and it's a fucking epic looking piece.
Yeah.
Now, if they did a Sinister like that, lose her, because I'm not interested in her. I understand the story and who she is and what she means, but I would just like a Sinister on his Todd. So I would like a Sinister like that, basically museum-like pose. On his Todd, simplistic sort of base, all the concentration on that cape and on all that sort of bollocks, and some really good portraits on it. And again, I'd probably pick William Harbottle to do it if I could.
The pictures that Barb's took were amazing of that. Amazing, really nice. Showed them last week. Okay.
Trying to move the franchises. I'm not going to stay in one place. I suggest you try and stretch your creative intelligence and do the same. Don't just find a little worm and stay in the same place digging like I can't move around.
I was going to say like an obscure character though. Which
good, do it. But
he's still in the Silver Surfer world.
All right, go on in.
Actually, I think he starts off in Fantastic Four, but I'd like to see Jack of Hearts. Actually, that's quite a cool character.
Yeah,
he's very cool design. And
cool design.
I just think he hasn't really got a lot of love in a lot of comics and things, but I think he died quite quickly. But I'd like to see a Jack of Hearts statue made in quarter scale. That'd be something that would be quite good. Do I have to say companies as well then?
You don't have to if you've got somebody who'd like to make it. Like, then obviously
Well,
you
I
can.
mean, obviously we're going to go for like the Frankie Ray one. I'd like Mark Newman to do that. He did a really cool, like I think he did the Aspen, which was really nice.
He did. His Jean Grey has just grown on me massively. I really like his sideshow Jean Grey. I think it's fantastic.
Well, she looked
It was a bit
fantastic.
like, but then
She looked
it's really
fantastic
growing
when
and
I
growing and
saw
growing.
her. I saw her in New York Comic Con, but I couldn't. My problem was she was surrounded by shit, so she wouldn't look good even no matter how bad she was. She had the White Queen on one side, and she had Cyclops on the other.
Yeah,
So,
they're fucking horrific pieces.
So
Both
when
of
I
those.
was like looking at her, I was like, "Is this to do with contrast of how shit those pieces are, or is she actually really nice?" So I couldn't. I wasn't really sure. So, but yeah, so
Want me to
that
go
and
next?
then the Jack of Hearts. I don't know really. I don't know.
I'm next. You said Jack of Hearts.
No, I know. I was thinking about the sculptor, but I don't know.
My next one would be the Silver Samurai. I would love to see a quarter scale Silver Samurai done, probably again by XM. I would like to see XM do that piece. I really would like to see that done. I think the chrome and the sort of shiny sort of silver suit and the samurai elements, with the samurai line, they're killing them bases and them designs. I think they could fucking murder a silver samurai piece. They could use elements that they've already taken. It would be a very easy job for them to achieve. And I think they should make one. So definitely Silver Samurai for that's sort of again that's more sort of Wolverine-esque, I guess.
Yeah, someone
What are you
wrote.
laughing at?
Michael Raven. I came for the statues, but stayed for the sexual tension between the hosts.
Not going to lie, we've heard that before.
Yeah. New Aquaman 52. A new 52 Aquaman. Nick would want that as well, wouldn't you, Nick?
Yeah.
Modern Martian Manhunter and Nathan Drake.
Cool.
There is a Nathan. They did a Nathan Drake sideshow a long time ago. Nathan Drake. He's like jumping over like a crate or something.
Yeah. It's an old piece. It's an old school piece.
I really hope XM will be making a bishop. It's on. Well, one of the guys said it was on our list, but not at the top. Kill Raven statue. I'm not sure who Kill Raven is. Stucker. Bowen pieces hold up, and they're still incredible. Some of them are amazing still. Quarter scale Raven could be incredible done correctly. Which character is Raven? Do you know?
Is it Raven? It's not Raven as in Mystique. It's going to be Raven as in the guy. I'm fucking trying to remember the fuck it is now. Spawn, Pit, Max. Yeah. They're good, cool.
Spawn, Pit, Max. Yeah, very cool. Spawn, like what's his name, is very like strict with his licenses though. Todd McFarlane. Only 23 likes. Do it. Come on, like it, people. Todd needs a license or self-produced.
Go on, you're up.
One quarter.
Even need to get to 3.
By XM, we're making one. We scrapped it. We're doing House of X now. Agree with X. Yes, the Sinister. We definitely need it. Creech, Black Terror, Martial Law, Black Goliath, Tank Girl. Tons of them. Yeah.
Black Tank Girl's great. Cool.
And you're going to want those in there. In 1/6, I assume, or 1/7 Bowens, yeah. Molecule Man, God Doom diorama by XM would be rad. So God Doom's the white version.
Yeah, that's right,
Madam Web, done by Sideshow and Quarter Scale. That's an interesting one.
Good choice.
Deep Pool with Creech. Going to be honest with you, Jack of Hearts is too much of a deep cut reference for me. Never heard of him. Yeah. Well, yeah, but you're more anime anyway. Howdy, gents. How's it going, Orchid Voodoo?
Yo.
Kill Raven is a 70s Marvel character from my era. Yeah, I wasn't even swimming around my dad's testicles at that time. I went Raven for Teen Titans. There you go. Yeah, so my next one. God.
Then you get to 3. At least you hit 3.
Did I hit 3?
If you go next one, you can, yeah.
Ah, fuck. Okay. I'm not sure at the moment. I'll have to think about this.
You fucking suck. When you think about the Spider-Man line, you've got loads from there. There you are. There you are.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about Spider-Man line, but a lot of them have been done because I was thinking about Black Cat. I was thinking about like a lot of the characters.
You
I know a lot of
always
people
wanted
will
a
say,
doppelganger, you dizzy cunt. Well, I've just helped you. I've just done it for you.
Yeah,
My God.
doppelganger. Yeah, I
Do you
didn't
need
like the
me?
custom one.
Do you need me to hold your dick when you piss? Fucking idiot.
Wow, especially if you're going to shake it. Yeah, doppelganger. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a custom doppelganger, but
Fucking horrible.
yeah, it looked like it was made of Play-Doh. And it got praised quite a lot, and it was a bit like, okay. And it looked like he had spunk coming all over his chin. But anyway.
Like an adolescent got hold of the Play-Doh and fucking jizzed all over it.
Oh, God. All right. Yeah, I'll take that one then. How about Morph? Yeah, Morph is like the worst X-Men character ever. Someone asked me, someone actually said, who is the worst X-Men character ever? And everyone was going, Cyclops, Gambit, Jubilee. And I was just like, are you crazy? Cyclops is the only one who can hurt Sinister. And he's the leader.
Apocalypse.
Huh?
Yeah. He's the only one who can hurt Apocalypse.
Sinister.
Probably Sinister too, but Apocalypse too.
When he shoots Sinister, he melts him.
Yeah?
I thought it was.
Sand the cartoon.
Yeah.
It's funny if you're talking about things like that, like there's oh fuck, I was there a minute ago.
Oh, that's a good one. XM to make a Mojo or a Toad.
Mojo's a great shout.
Mojo's a great looking like style of it.
And XM could really smash that.
Hydra Man's a great one. Oh, hello.
Oh, do you know what I was thinking of?
Hold up, there you
go.
Who
I would like.
Kevin.
Jesus.
Kevin Mass 666. Whoa, where's my drink gone? Hey,
thanks,
cheers, man. The best in the business, hands down.
Oh, bless you, man. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Appreciate that.
Wait.
Do you notice that sometimes with your ice, I would love to know the scientific reason why you always get one ice cube that's like fucking white and solid and the rest all look clear. What's that about?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. Oh, here we go. Got another one. You ready? I might need to fill up my drink a little bit for this one. Hold up.
I should be drinking something stronger.
You should. While you're shaking me off. All right. There you go. From Jason. Cheers, man.
Oh, man. God bless you, man. One of ours.
I was just wanting to give you some love. Been really supportive since day one of my collecting adventure, and appreciate.
Love you, mate. God bless you.
250. Thanks, man. I'm going to need more ice for that.
I told you it was cheap. You don't listen. I'm going to give you mine now while he fucked off and been doing his girly stuff. My next one is Morbius.
Morbius. Fridge, fuck's sake.
How he just like literally, you can tell how small that fucking apartment is. He's opening the fridge and it sounds like it's on top of whatever we're doing. But yeah, when I was thinking about the Spider-Man line, Morbius would definitely be. I'd like to see a Morbius. I'd like Sideshow to do it. I'd like it to have mixed media. I've already said it. Morbius. I won. Morbius done by Sideshow. No, you weren't.
They'll mixed do media now because of the movie, won't they?
Sculpted. I would actually pick probably like I'd probably pick Daniel Bell to do Morbius. I think he'd do it very well.
Yeah.
I'm on 4. If you want to quit while you're ahead.
Spunk on the chin, I thought you'd be all about that. Depends what day of the week is.
There's already is spunk. Can't you see the bottom of his chin as it is? Look.
No, it's just grey.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Scarlet Spider, actually. Scarlet Spider is a really good one. Fuck, I just had one. God damn it.
You said Morbius. I just said Morbius. Isn't that one?
No, I was joking. I didn't really have that one. I had a different one. Oh, fuck.
How could you like literally go get ice and forget it?
I don't know. You started talking about cock and cum, and it just got me just so flustered. What did you say before that? No, you chose Morbius, and I was like, "Oh, okay, fine."
Doppelganger. Doppelganger was before that. And then somebody brought up Scarlet Spider. And then you sort of went, that's a good one. And then I think you probably have an idea regarding that.
No, I think it was their one was better than mine. Someone like Shocker would be quite cool as well. Shocker's quite.
I mean, that's you're only going into Marvel lines. There's loads. There's like loads of DC characters, Street Fighter characters still ain't been done. Hobgoblin, but not in quarter scale though.
Shockers, Sauron, Blob. Red Goblin hasn't been done yet. I think some customs, but not very good.
So I'm thinking about like
Morph version 1.
You move into like DC stuff.
Armorer from the Mandalorian.
Definitely.
The Grand
What's his name?
Vader.
Fucking from Watchmen. He's another one I'd like to see done.
Dr. Rorschach.
Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan. I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Rorschach could be good. I mean, and you got other stuff like from the He-Man line, I could pick a couple of big characters that I'd love to see. My old favourite, Fisto.
I really had a good one.
Oh, Buzz Off.
Yeah, Buzz Off. But you want like little Rammer Man, just because he looks a bit like you.
Yeah, I'll take Rammer.
Oh man, that's going to annoy me now.
Oh well, you'll probably get it in the middle of the night. You'll wake up and just text it to me. It's fine. Come on, what's the next bit? We've done.
But we didn't really have any DC ones or anything like that, did we? Most of the other people.
I think DC. I think the top DC
Riddler,
sort of
Riddler,
definitely
Ra's al Ghul.
Definitely Ra's al Ghul. You've got Doctor. Definitely the guy Martian Manhunter. That's a great shout. That should be done. 100%.
When will someone make a guy of a dark hero? They have. It's all been done, my friend. No, they've done a full one, didn't they?
And then you've got movies as well. You've got things like Ripley. She's missing. Need Ripley badly. Film collectors.
Prime One just announced they're going to do her.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, that's
Sarah Connor's
somebody
just been announced as well. So these are ones which, they're well overdue. A couple of like Mad Max. There's a few other characters like that.
Man, definitely cult classic stuff, man.
All right, so I'm not going to remember that later on. It's going to bother me till then. No. All right. What about Noel? Do you think Noel should be done?
Yeah, maybe. You could probably do him. I don't know if it's going to work in statue form. He's a bit gangly and skinny. Looks a bit weird. Like I think in 3D form, it's going to look a bit wanky.
Yeah, he just looks a bit like Mick Jagger. Yeah. All right. Which 1/6 projects or lines are most exciting to you? And do you think this scale is something that can help more casual collectors on board as prices continue to rise? Joe Norman. Again, it's been paraphrased, but yeah. So, which 1/6 line is the most exciting to you?
I like the House of Gog stuff. I like their artistic flair on things, the different way that they approach stuff. I like that sort of stuff. I like the Bowen stuff. For personal like preference reasons. If we're talking 1/6 stuff as well, I actually kind of like the dioramas. I like the sort of Marvel dioramas and DC dioramas that they do in 1/6. I would say they're the three sort of 1/6 sort of stuff that interests me.
I think it was smaller. I think they were like 1/8.
Which ones?
The old ones. You talk about the old ones or new ones? Sorry.
New ones and old ones. I mean, the more recent Wolverine versus Hulk is 1/6. That scale piece is an amazing piece.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good dioramas out there. There's a lot of good I mean, they interest me, but in terms of the prices thing, it's all relative, really. It's the thing at the moment. All of them are going up. I mean, a diorama back in the day in 1/6 would cost you a couple of $100, like no more. It cost you like $200, $300 maximum. Now you for a diorama you're going to pay $1,000. It's just lunacy.
Well, I mean that was the thing which a lot of people at the time complained about the price, and I'm pretty sure that the Hulk Wolverine was like $595 or something.
Mm.
And that
again, you're coming from a $300 to $400 sort of dollar ratio. It went up $200, but it is a big old unit. It's very well done. It's very well done.
It's nice.
other than the
Hulk is really
Wolverine
nice.
teeth.
Yeah, definitely needs repainting for sure.
And the
100%.
colour problem with the mask and the head on the mask and the suit on the exclusive don't match.
Yeah,
which
I
is
mean,
no good.
I
Probably because the head was sent to a different factory to the body,
possibly,
and then paints don't match.
Yeah, possibly. The exclusive head really didn't go very well. But I guess if you were to talk about a line, I mean, I'm never really going to collect any of the kind of 1/6 sort of scale stuff out there at the moment. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to buy. I do think Tweeter heads are doing quite nice pieces in 1/6 scale.
They are.
Obviously, the XM stuff in 1/6. I've got to say that as well. I mean, I like the dark side they did. I think is fantastic. I think it's a really, really nice piece. So, you know, there are some really, really good ones. And then, I mean, obviously, Sideshow moved into the Avenger Assembly line, which I'm not really a fan of, but that's 1/5. The Hulk in that's nice. But other than that, it's not a great line. But I guess, so going back to the question, though, do you think that would keep people collecting?
Cobra Kai do some nice 1/6 stuff.
They do. So he actually...
Weta do some nice
mentioned Cobra Kai in there, yeah.
I mean, the answer is yeah. And I've got to say, I actually find there's a little bit of class with 1/6.
Yeah.
I find that scale is a classy scale. Like, a lot of the people that collect that kind of scale are sort of no nonsense, not pricks. Everyone you sort of I deal with that sort of is in that sort of, they're like very calm, very like sort of relaxed about things. You know, they're not off screaming and shouting and being a fucking idiot. So, I think it's a very classy sort of collecting scale. So I can see the appeal to it for sure.
Yeah. 1/6 scale, that's going to go up for pre-order very soon. Can't give a day, I'm afraid. What material the House of God statue is made from? They're made from resin, but they use the on some of the parts they use a very soft mix of resin, so it's a lot more flexibility in there, so less breakages. Tweethead's flesh is 1/6 is very looks ace.
I've got pictures of that. I sent some pictures to Alex, so I should have some pictures of
that. Those Weta Lord of the Rings dioramas are awesome. They are. That beard, what's his name? Treebeard and Merry and Pippin, that goes for like $3,000 now. Ridiculous.
Very nice though. It's big.
It's very nice. It's very huge. Nice. Yeah. So I mean, as George was saying, it is all relative, and I do think that the prices are continuing to increase. And then when you have, say, for example, quarter scale statues being put out by Sideshow for under $600, and then you have 1/6 scale statues being put out by Tweetheads for like $450 for the Flash, and I think the Joker was about $700. So there's not much money in it, like to kind of keep you in it as such for the drop in scale. So I don't think that at the moment it's not really there,
Not like the prices are. Yeah, I think
it's not like it's like 50%.
I think what you're saying is that the price isn't too different to go down to the jump.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was like 60% or 50% of the price, then you're going to be like, all right, that'll keep you in for another couple of years. But at the moment, it's just they're still fluctuating between the two, the prices. So it's yeah. All right. So thanks for that one, Joe. And next one, this is from Dr. Nick. Again, I had to cut some of it out because it didn't fit.
Enough waffle on, doesn't he?
He does fucking waffle on, doesn't he? Has the top quality of statues been reached? He did word that a bit better. So do you think the statues have got to the best they can? No new materials have been introduced, and 3D development can no longer push a statue design forward, considering the limits on printing and casting. Do you agree with those?
There's elements of that question that I think have merit. Dr. Nick, did he write Dr. Nick? You wrote that, didn't you? Dr. Nick
that is literally the amount of characters I can have on this thing. I had to cut bits out.
I wouldn't say that has the top quality of statues been reached because in terms of innovation, they're always pushing they're always eloquent. I understand what that means, but in terms of design and things, I think there's always limits to push. I think there's always things to try. The problem is at the moment is that the more that they get, the boundaries are pushed, you're paying for that. You're going to pay out the arse for that because it costs money.
Sure.
It's expensive.
R&D's not free.
Exactly. So,
I think, what will happen is, there will be ways that technology will keep improving. Technology is going to keep improving. You'll literally be able to print your own statue. At the moment, the resin costs have gone up so much for the average consumer. It's also gone up for the factories. People buying 3D printers, the resin has gone up by, I think, like 3 times the price. So
eventually, that's what will happen. If people start moving into that field, that's what will be taxed. That's where the prices will start going.
Sure.
So eventually, they'll price you out of that shit too. So eventually, it's going to get to that. It's supply and demand. We know this. So
I don't know, because as well, I think it'll get to a point of, the prices will even out for the printing stuff, like the actual printers, and it'll be like back in the day with printer and printer cartridges. You used to buy your printer with 2-3 cartridges, and then when you want to buy a new cartridge, it costs more than the printer. So it's cheaper to go buy.
It's like buying fucking razor blades, isn't it?
Yeah. So the thing is they know that, and then they've realised that the resin, it can be produced cheap, but they realise now that they need to sort of bump that price up a bit because it's too cheap to be produced. So, and I do think the technology will improve where, things will be more sturdy. You won't need to cure it for a day outside. You won't need to, have so many struts in there for stability while you're printing. You won't need to sand it as much. You won't need to do all these things, so that in the end, you'll literally just be printing something, and it'll be near to ready to paint. And that technology will just keep improving. Imagine what 3D printing was like, 4 years ago, where you could see all the lines of every single layer. You could see that. So I don't think it's reached the max. You still see companies like Queen Studios pushing the boundaries, but the problem is always going to be factory level, and whether the companies are going to behave. Sorry, Nick did cover this a little bit on his question. I had to take
That's probably the better. That's probably the better part of Nick's question. Can the factories keep up with the innovation of the companies that are making them? And the answer to that question is no.
Well, it's not just about can the factories keep up with the innovation. It's will the companies be willing to pay the factories what it takes to replicate it? And that's the problem as well. And once you start to say to a factory, if you try and push a factory too far and you say, you know what, I don't like what you're doing. I want you to do this better. I want you to do that better. Otherwise, we're not going to use you. They'll say, okay, see you later. There's a queue of people waiting. And there is now, because of all the custom market, and there's so many companies out there. There's not that many factories. And also with the carbon emissions laws that are coming out, the factories are not allowed to be open all week like they used to. They're only allowed to be open, I think, 3 days a week now. So it used to be open 7 days a week.
That's Asia, though, isn't it? It's just like,
just pumping shit out non-stop now, 3 days a week. You can't have these machines on at that time. You can't have this on that time. And it's so different to what it used to be. So that's why costs are going ridiculously up. And, the factories are just going to be like, you know what, this guy, they don't even come here. They don't even QC it. Fuck it. We're just going to keep working with these people. Why?
Exactly.
You give me problems, we'll move on.
Well, my Dark Sides was not QC'd.
Yeah.
And when you opened it, you knew it hadn't been.
Yeah. Was this there? I think silicone over robotics statue that can change from one pose to another, like raising a gun or something. Eye movements, ka-ching. Well, that's kind of like, between it, that's still like a hot toy kind of side of it, even though it is robotic. But it's still, there's a difference between the statue side and the figure side. I was going to say.
I definitely wouldn't want anything like that. at all.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wouldn't be interested.
Oh, here we go. I gotta get my drink out, like Mr. Positivity. Ross Scott, hey guys, Ross from Sydney. Thanks for lifting our spirits during these times. We learn every week from your insightful chats. Thank you. Cheers.
God bless.
Thank you, Ross. God bless.
I went into Sainsbury's today, right? I went in to get some shopping, right? And there's a woman standing there. We've got to wear masks now again. I walked in, started like looking at avocados or something, and she was like, "Can you put his mask on?" I was like, "Again?" She said to me, she was like, "Yeah. Do you not watch the news?" I looked at her completely deadpan and went, "Well, I don't want to watch the news for." She was like, "Well, gotta find out what's going on, world events and all that kind of shit." And I was like, I said, why would I watch like mainstream like news for them to tell me what I should feel and how outraged I should be and what I should support and not support? I said, turned around and said to her, "Don't watch the fucking news. I've got to be honest with you. If I'm going to listen to the news, I'll have Joe Rogan tell me it because I trust him to fucking tell me it." Do you know what I mean?
To a degree, but well, you don't have to. They come up to me in Sainsbury's and they said, "Oh, do you want a mask?" And I said, "No." And they go, "Okay."
No, they told me how to wear it.
Oh, well, maybe you're not as scary as me.
You look like you've got a fucking bomb under your coat. That's why.
Right. So that is 1 hour and 2 minutes. So that's not too bad. Now should we go to the your dark side again? The updates.
Sure. If you want to, is that where we start?
Well, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, why is that not there?
I've got some more pictures in today. Actually, he sent me some more.
I might have to do it that way.
That way.
Outrage. I don't know whether that's good or not. No, hold on.
Why is the screen like this?
Silence.
The screen's on like I can see like you and me and an empty. Oh, there you are.
For some reason, you sent me this picture from a screenshot, and I don't know why.
No, it's not a screenshot that I sent, but never mind.
You did send me that screenshot.
That's not a screenshot. Why would it be a screenshot? It was sent to me directly. Why would I screenshot it?
Because that's a screenshot, because I can see what time and everything on there. And the battery.
It's got to do with you then. It's nothing to do with me.
No, it won't. It's nothing to do with me at all.
Yeah, I will call that. Can you get further away? Is that full size? Is that how far it is?
No, that's just where I'm starting, and then because I put all the pictures you gave me in order.
Okay.
So it's going to be like that's the establishing shot, and then we're going to the base. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So do you want to
yeah. Well, start from the base and start from the base.
All right.
You can see there. I can go into these other things later. This is like where you started moving on to the blues. All right, so you can see this is what I took out of the box, and this is what I've now painted on the right-hand side, or what I had Ian Wilkinson paint for me. There was a lot of things actually that were hidden in there that I never knew existed. Like, I looked at. I had to look really, really carefully at it. There's like not only. The fucking pillar's so fucking dull and the stones are so dull. Like, you can see, even if you look at like the rocks, for example, go back to the first shot. If you look, even looking at the rocks, you can see the detailing on the rocks where he's just all that is a simple dry brushing technique to show like all the angle, all the edges, all the crevices and everything. It's all like much more obvious there. Then there's like a dark sun, there's like a fallen sun, almost like a totem, for going into battle. On there, like I think it must be some sort of symbolism for Superman or something like that. But this is, I said to him, I wanted the sun in gold. I wanted the banner to look more solid underneath there, like a rusted, burning sort of plaque under there that's being destroyed. And I wanted the pillar to actually look like from the comics. So in the comics. It's more of a stone structure. It's more of like a really solid, maybe metal through it, but it looks like it's stone over the top of it. So
it looks almost like some kind of like Aztec sun,
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's work with the sculptors there, but you just see all that detail there, all the lava and how it's like burning. But you see in the Justice League like symbol, in the Justice, the Halls of Justice sign, you know, you can see, go close, zoom into that the Justice part just over there. You can sort of see, if you go in, what I had was I had all the numbers, all the letters and the star sort of in gold, embossed in gold, so it's all bright. And if you go in close, you can see all the veins and the sort of a sand. Yeah, that's enough. It's like a sandstone sort of effect that it looks like, you know. And I wanted that contrast of rock and that lighter color in there, as opposed to that really boring fucking brass. It's fucking horrible. So yeah. And lava looks fucking great, you know, and he's got all these sort of things going on. He's got all these hidden sort of Omega signs. He's got them in the front of his legs. He's got them in his hand. He's got one on his belt. You know, so I wanted them highlighted. I wanted them sort of like metallic red in there.
Stark is saying he basically repaints bases all the time. The dry brush technique is so simple yet extremely effective.
Exactly, yeah. So there's a couple of different colors of blues in here as well. This isn't the bestest camera. Like, you know, my painter is better at painting than he is at like keeping up with technology.
Would you consider letting Ian paint some cracks on that arch?
I didn't want it. Because when you think about it from a logical perspective, right, the edge of it is burning. When something falls and it's burning, it means it's just initially cut. It's not going to be burning for ages. It's going to be burning for a few seconds, and then it's going to change. So at that moment, it's just fallen. So I wanted it to look like dirty, like as it falls, loads of dirt has hit it from the ground. But I didn't want it to look like all. But we were talking, me and Ian, about putting black marks through it, putting burns through it, putting scratches in it. Oh, and these are some of the other things. There is a lot of color contrast in these boots, but again, like I say, there's other pictures. So this is what I did. I wanted sort of, you know, them sculpting details highlighted. That's just like a sculpting fucking U sort of shape this into his hip. I changed the belt. I made the belt a silver, like a light silver metallic color.
You cleaned all the coke off his skirt as well.
I took all the coke away off his skirt. I made sure that the belt wasn't this weird two-tone thing that looks fucking ridiculous. And it's well dark. It's almost as dark as his skin. Now the belt's nice and bright. You know, I've got them sort of like glowing bits on the sides. He's got a metallic sort of paint. It fades into sort of a darker paint. As he moved it, I've got a couple of videos. As he moves it around, you can see so many colours going into the blues that he's done a fantastic job. Got rid of that fucking shit Cheeto hand. Fucking horrible.
Yeah, still got that cock from.
Yeah, I got plans though. I got plans for that hand. Things happening.
Do, you dirty fuck.
I do. I stick it in your. And there you can see the outside. So that's the hand that he's got up like that. So that's the other way of it, where I've gone with some really dark blues on the outside, then mega sign again highlighted, and some more texturing and colours put into the paint on the outside of the hand. It looks fucking amazing there. It looks great.
No, it looks really cool. It looks really nice. I can't wait to see this in person. Because
you
were concerned it was a little bit light, weren't you?
Well, this is not.
Well, actually,
this is
you can see from this picture that there's a lot of light shining on his chest. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is more this is the blues. I also did the silver, the bits that are over his shoulders was black for some reason. So again, I've done it the same silver that the belt is. So it's a little bit more uniform. Looks like armor. Looks like in a proper suit. The shading he's done is exceptional, really exceptional work he's done on those elements already. You know, it's really doing well. The next part is to lighten the skin. And then to shade all the musculature, really show that thing. He's done the teeth, so you can get a little closer in there if you want to. But you know, he's done the gums, he's done the teeth. So there you can see sort of the teeth is done as well. They were fucking completely grey, hidden in that fucking thing. So they all look good now. Like I said, the next part is the skin. And then I've got some work to do on the portraits that I want done to differentiate from one to the other. Obviously, the teeth is one thing, but I'm doing things with the eyes and doing some other work as well. But you can look at the shading around there. It's fucking amazing how he's done that. Really bringing in muscle.
Really
He's an exceptional artist. I really love working with him. It's not just the paint that he does, and it's not just the finished article that he comes up with. Also, the communication that I have with him is always really good. The ideas that we bounce off each other is always really good. He's very open. He's very honest about what work, and he'll tell me, no, I'm not sure or whatever. We have a very good relationship in that way. I'm very specific about what I want. So he doesn't have much room for interpretation. I know what I want. I give reference to what I want, and I expect it to be how I want. He will then go, this part, I've done this, and I'll go, all right, let me see it. And then sometimes it's fucking exceptional.
The red Amiga symbols really pop. You wouldn't have even known they're there before.
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, all that fantastic sculpted detail by Martin Canal was just completely left. Just gone over, and it's just all these details, but yeah, I'm happy these are all the blue parts and the base parts that are done. We're on the skin at the moment and some other work that's going on. I don't know if that it. Is that my last
that's
picture?
All you sent me.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a little bit further ahead with this because we've already started lightening the skin a little bit now. Going to go a little bit lighter, then we've got to change the eyes. And then mess about with things, but it's nearly there. And he's impressing me every day. Everything I see is just crazy impressive. Love working with him. I can't recommend him enough. Just be a good sport. Make sure you pay your bills. You're not cheap ass person that gets in to do all your work and then don't pay what you owe. Mm-hmm. And don't make him repaint your statue loads of times. Otherwise, I just won't work with you again. So it's one of them ones. But he's a really, really good person. Really open. I've had a few conversations with him while this has been going on. Just chat for like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Because it's hard sometimes when you're texting and stuff, when you're communicating. It can get a little bit like, what do you do? Like, what am I telling him and what's he telling me? So sometimes just pick up the phone and call him. But he's great.
Yeah.
And he's getting better. Every paint job I see of his, his work looks better and better every time I see it. So.
Hey. Oh, don't worry. They probably watch these videos anyway. You should send the photos of the finished statue to Sideshow. You should post it in the group.
They don't like it. They don't like it. I left the Sideshow group because I did it with the Sabertooth that I had repainted, and they basically removed it, and they didn't say anything to me about it. They just removed it, and they didn't like. I like my mods in my group, and I'm not Sideshow, but I like my mods to explain to people when posts are removed to say your post has been removed and this is why.
Yeah.
You at least have the decency to tell people, we're not above anybody. We just want to say, we've had to pull it and this is the reason we've had to do so. They didn't even have the good grace to do that. They didn't say anything to me. And then someone said to me, oh, yeah.
I thought he was telling you about being a custom piece and whatever else. And then he said he was like,
he did that he did. Yeah, that was that Matt Waisel guy. Who basically, I put a post up on RaddTitan saying I shared this on Sideshow and they've removed it and they've fucking not even told me why, blah, blah. And he started coming out, like giving me his opinion from a collector's perspective when actually he works for Sideshow. So,
why PCS? Is he PCS? What's that?
And Sideshow. What are you doing? It's really loud.
Sorry. That's what I'm.
Yeah, so it was a bit like that, really. And he just started talking a little bit like, like it was an independent person and nothing to do with it. And then it was a bit like, actually, he knows all about this. So because he was an admin on their group. So clearly he knows. I mean, they view it as a custom piece. So once you repaint it, they don't accept that it's their piece anymore, which is absolutely fine. Because I'd rather they don't associate that this is their piece because they fucking butchered their piece. And they send people out wank work. So I'd rather they just looked at it and went, yeah, that's not ours because that ain't fucking theirs. It's mine. That's fine.
For sure. All right. This is just a group shot of the first for figures pieces. So this is the Nightmare, Ivy, and Taki, I think her name is.
They look good together, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do. So that. This is then, there's quite a lot of stuff this week from Infinity Studios. So you got the Arthur Curry. So this is the Aquaman.
So weird.
It's the blurry picture, but it looks a bit off the likeness. But I've seen the Henry Cavill and I've seen the Ben Affleck in person, and they look really good. The Ben Affleck's really, really nice. Really nice.
Love the pose with the spear as well.
The Sideshow Group is the worst. XM Life posted my photo of Red Hulk with the Sideshow symbiote Spider-Man. Sideshow Group would never allow that in another company. Well, you know, the kind of mentality of it is the fact that, you know, collectors are going to collect everything as long as it's a licensed piece and they complement each other, then you know, there's no problem with it being posted as long as it's not a blatant way of showing something discreetly, you know, trying to be a bit sneaky about it. It's fine. You know, it's fine to put something, a group shot with, you know, 5 XM pieces and 3 Sideshow is fine, as long as it's not like you're not taking the piss, you know. So yeah. We say, fuck, those Aquaman statues look like I walked into a bar. I'm about to get roughed up. I made a joke about someone's mum.
It's got a kind of a sexy face in there. You might get a little more joy than you realise.
Anagram of the COVID variant Omicron is moronic. Those Aquamans look like posted repaint from the Sideshow Group. Yeah, look like I posted repaint from the Sideshow Group. Yeah. So I mean, I need to see better pictures of these. They're a little bit blurry. That's them dry brushing some stuff there, and yeah, some detailing.
It's very nice. Very nice.
It looks nice, but again, from that picture,
it's not a good picture.
It's not a good picture at all. They've also got a lot of licenses now, so they're going to be doing an Arnie bust from what's this one? This Genesis, or is this the Dark Fate?
I don't know. It's definitely one of them, though, isn't it?
Well, it's definitely in Terminator 2, is it?
I ain't Terminator 2, although it does look like the similar pose.
Actually, it does look like the scene where he's like,
listen to me very carefully.
Take whatever the kid's name is to his room.
He doesn't say that.
He does. He says,
"No,
go take whatever to his room or something." And he goes, "Hey."
I don't think he doesn't say it. He goes,
"I know she knows. Sarah does. Sorry, yeah." And then he goes, "Hey, why don't you show me your toys?" Yeah. This could be cool. And then you got the bow.
Like that pose as well, with the helmet in his hand and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Very deep, though, that'd be. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff coming. Game of Thrones, Daenerys, with one of the dragons. 2 of the dragons there.
3. They're all 3 of them, are there?
Where's the other one then?
Isn't it on her hand? One's on the shoulder.
One on the base, one on the shoulder.
But it's got to be. There's 3 dragons, isn't there?
Yeah, you would think. Oh wait, is that head at the back there?
I just thought what's she got in her hand? There's like legs going up into her hand, like I said.
No, there's one above. Yeah, there's one above on her hand.
Yeah, but on her other hand, that's on her body.
No, there's one. No, that's her hair. There's one below on the base, but it looks like when you go close, it looks like there's a head coming around here. So there might be.
I can see. Look at her hand. You see her hand? Look at her hand. No. Look at that hand. Yeah. Can you not see the lizard leg and tail that's going up her fucking in her hand? You not see that?
Where are you looking?
My God, are you blind?
What, this hand?
Yeah, in that hand. There's a leg right there, isn't it? Was that a girl?
That's her fucking fingers, you dickhead, and her hair.
I can see one facing outwards. I thought she would have one sort of gone up her fucking...
No, it looks like there might be one on the back. It looks like there might be one on the back.
Oh, okay.
Like there.
Well, like from here, looks like a little chicken leg hanging out. Not a girl.
The Caval there from Justice League, where he's kind of doing them all at the park, isn't he?
When he's bad. When he's bad?
I think so.
I think this is where he's like holding the mask in his hand and he's floating along, isn't he? I think he's done him. Yeah, that looks like that. Because when he fights with them all, he's bare-chested.
Oh, you're right.
He doesn't fight in his suit. When he's fighting with them, he's wearing like trousers, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
This is a part with that face. This is the part where he's like coming across, with the Batman helmet in his hand, and he's all like black.
Oh, well, from the dream.
Yes. This is the dream sequence part. unless
Yeah,
it's
because I
pirates.
guess because he's never really angry at the end when he fucks up Steppenwolf, is he?
Nah, he's just like too
Quite
badass for
calm.
words, man. Not
And then,
impressed.
that's the thingy one, isn't it? That's what's his name? I've forgotten his name now.
Patterson.
Patterson, yeah. That's Patterson one. And then also they're doing the Legolas.
Wow.
So this is the
That looks
sculpted.
good, man.
This is
That looks
sculpted
good.
version. Half scale. So it's big.
Nice.
So they got the
Nice.
sculpted version, and then they've got the other version. So you see this one first, and then you go on to the base.
Nice
And then they've got
detail.
this version as well.
That's so fucking weird.
This is the one with the hair, and I don't know if it's silicone because it does look like different skin.
It does, doesn't it? It does look different.
So this could be silicone and then rooted hair.
Well, it has to be, doesn't it? Because it can't be rooted hair into like anything that's solid.
Yeah.
So it has to be silicone. Has to be.
Well,
so weird that.
But yeah,
that's weird. But really, I prefer the sculpted ones. Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Lovely work on them quivers.
Again, I mean, I don't know the prices of each of them, but I'm pretty sure normally the price for the silicone rooted hair is normally double.
Shit.
It's normally a lot more. Yeah. Again, it's all about if the factory can kind of replicate this kind of work as well,
Amazing. They look great.
You got the Sauron bust, so
very cool.
That. Yeah, very cool. You got the what they call the
Witch King.
Murgo. No.
Huh?
What?
Is it the what is it the what do you call them the ring wraiths? The ring wraiths.
Yeah.
Of Nazgul.
Nazgul, that's it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Looks really cool. I mean, with that sword as well, it's going to be massive.
That's fucking
and then you got the Gandalf there, look.
Right in the middle of it.
Pass. I thought he was holding a spoon.
Thing is, though, it looks like he's about to fucking dig into a cake, doesn't it? Like a really nice cake. And stab it with a.
I was going to say the hilt of his sword looks like a spoon. So he's going to tuck into his shreddies. Wow, look at the size of that. Oh yeah, you got Balrog on the base. That head's a bit smaller.
Where?
The base has got Balrog on the base there, that like the head. But it's too small. It's not in scale.
Nah.
Jeez.
That's cool.
That's
so cool. That's awesome.
Very cool. Then they've got the pre-order for the Catwoman. This
fantastic
is about
likeness.
£3,000. This is about £3,000.
Fantastic likeness on that.
Yeah.
She
it just comes
great.
out. I mean, for £3,000, I mean,
I hope that suit material is all wiped down and not staining.
I'd want that mouth to articulate, the jaw to. The only problem with these pieces is...
Your wife, your missus, or my wife would be like, "You going down to see that new statue again?" Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be back soon.
Just gonna go polish the statue. Yes.
I'd be like, it's silicone. If I got caught in the middle of that, I would literally be like, apparently it's silicone and it needs to be massaged. My God. That fucking would freak me out, a life-size version of someone. Like, it would just freak me out. I remember guys I hadn't seen him in a while, like Gypsy Catcher 79 or whatever it was, and he had fucking terrifying shit in his room.
Yeah. All that horror stuff.
Yeah, all life-size stuff.
Yeah, but the likeness on that is really, really good.
Yeah, super sharp.
Wow. If I can get
Do you fancy her at all?
Not really.
Nah, it does nothing for me either. Just wondered.
There's a film where her and Jake Gyllenhaal were just fucking throughout the whole film. Looks alright now.
Sex and other drugs.
I don't know what it's called.
It's about the pharmaceutical industry, isn't it?
I can't remember.
Love, drugs, sex, love, and other drugs. Something like that.
I don't remember. But yeah, no, a lot of money though. But it looks cool. It looks really cool. I mean, only problem with this is normally when you get these pieces out of the box, you know, you have to spend a lot of time to get the hair right. You have to literally like some guy got his mate who's a hairdresser to come and cut the hair for a litre. To get
It looked
styling
great
for the
though.
hair. Yeah, it
It
did.
looked
It looked
great when it was
fantastic
done.
afterwards. But not everyone has someone who can do it, But yeah. And then there's the base there with the city.
I have like a fucking little Turkish barber, man. If I went in there and went to him, hey, do you want to come over to my house and cut one of my life-size busts hair? He'd be like,
You need to stop coming here.
yeah, exactly. He said like that.
Yeah. And then the base there, the Dark Knight Rises on the front.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's a good way to cut it off, really.
Yeah.
Another Catwoman. So this is the primary Bahimo Catwoman. This was shown a long time ago. Only just gone up for pre-order. A long time ago. Not overly a fan of it. I think Nick likes it, but I'm not overly a fan of it at all.
No, I don't like it.
That's quite funny. You can display her in two ways.
How?
Well, if you look on the base here, or is that? I don't know. It's two bases back to back.
I think it is, yeah. And in the same pose. Just one's a front, one's a back.
No, because it look like she's got her foot up on the wall there.
It's far away from me. I can't really see.
Yeah, it looks like two different poses.
So?
Yeah. And then the article back there. Not really.
Lots of options.
Cup of tea. Yeah, a lot of options, but
not digging it.
And then this is quite displayable for a Prime One piece. 69 tall, 42 deep, 42 wide. Love and Other Drugs, it's called.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, they're doing another variant of Siri, Jesus, from Witcher. So this is like another alternative outfit.
Still need to watch this. I need to watch Witcher. I need to go through it.
I need to rewatch it because I fell asleep at the end. So this is that. I think their last version though, Jay got it in, and he said it was terrible. The face was terrible. And,
really?
Yeah, he weren't impressed with it. So it's a bit of a kick in the face really when they then go do another one. Like an alternate one, and it's a bit. But no, I think they've cancelled some of the alternate stuff as well for some pieces. A bit money grab again, isn't it? Bonus piece is the Cat's Medallion. And yeah, I do like the way the poses do really change it, though, where she's pulling the sword out of the sheath and she's got the sword down. I think that's a good way of doing it. But I like it when it really changes
smart.
Like that. A lot of the Prime One pieces, normally they just have like a very, very similar head with a slightly different mouth, and that's it. That's
I don't know. Sometimes they give you some good stuff.
33, 34, 51. So very displayable. Yeah, cool. These are then some of the shots for the Hulk, which are starting to come out.
This is the production piece as well.
This is the factory, yeah.
This is looking really good.
It's looking really nice.
Looking very nice.
Oh yeah, you got the bust switch out there. That's cool. It's a cool way of doing it. Because originally the headline was a lot higher up, and people complained about that a lot. So they've done it now where obviously it's along the line of the necklace. He's holding the bomb knocker there. Yeah. So it does conceal it much better now. Much better.
It does. Love the texturing on the skin as well. It looks fantastic. It looks like a really good job.
Very nice.
There'll be a lot of unhappy people that didn't jump on this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When they had the opportunity to, because it looks like it's going to come out very well.
Permica's got this coming in, so can't wait to get in.
Congrats.
And what's this? The Hulk's a beauty. World Breaker Hulk looks sick.
I would never, if I was like mad onto Hulk and really wanted like this kind of a version, this would definitely be the piece I'd buy.
Yeah, for sure.
I think this is a really, really impressive throne. Really nice piece.
Then you're the Sideshow Nightcrawler, which went up in pre-order. Can't remember
looks beautiful. Looks beautiful.
580, and then I think you pay a bit more. You get the exclusive sword hand.
Yeah, shit exclusive though, isn't it? Shit exclusive.
Well, they're trying to push people away from the exclusives, aren't they? But they're trying to do it to keep everyone happy.
Really, there's so many good depictions of Nightcrawler. I mean, this is a fantastic portrait. I think that the portrait really looks really special.
Yeah,
I love William Harbour's work, and this is a fantastic rendition for me. I think this looks great. It won't be replicated, and it will look fuck all like this. So
yeah,
I'm afraid you're not going to. I'm sorry to tell you something that you should already know, but if you look at that portrait there, if you look at the first picture, yeah, we'll keep it here. When these pieces come in, you show me yours, it ain't going to look fuck all like that. You're not going to have 20% of that, because that is a ludicrous look. That is a stunning looking paint. Up. That is a really, really good.
Warren Sideshow's going to mess this up in production. These colours
it won't look. Yeah, but it won't look
really
at the clean. Look at the cleanness in his sculpt, his lines, capturing the contours of his face, the glow of the eyes, the intricacy of the hairs. That's all going to be fucking washing, and none of that. Yeah. That's all gone. So forget about it. But I mean, if it's something, Nightcrawler is long overdue. So it's good to see someone do one properly. I can't really get an idea of the scale of the hand at the moment, whether it's small or it's big. I can't really tell. Yeah. But he looks great. I really like it. He looks. What do you think of that pose, though, Al?
I think,
hands are almost parallel in line.
Yeah,
it looks like open. It looks like he's sort of doing this.
Potentially, he could in Sideshow as well. Over time, he could lean. It looks like, though, that his foot is attached to some of that cosmic.
Yeah, both feet look like they're attached.
So they're going to have big pegs in them. That's what it looks like.
It looks to me like both feet are connected there. Looks like the peg there and the peg behind. So I think they're securing that. I don't think that'll go. I think that looks all right.
Yeah. XM Nightcore is still a thing. Yeah, it's coming soon. Don't you worry. More dynamic post, but yeah. So you got the sword hand there.
Yeah, it's clean. Body looks good. Like the contrast of colours as well in the pinks and stuff.
Does the hand look a bit? Sorry, when you were talking about the hand, were you talking about the Sentinel hand?
No, I'm talking about both his hands. They just look a little bit like,
because the actual Sentinel hand looks a bit small compared to some of the others in the past, like the Wolverine or so.
Yeah, I would have thought so. They never do. They never care about shit like that. The scale of it, the colours of them, they don't care. They don't make pieces like the Sentinel pieces are non-compatible to others. I mean, that looks really similar to the Wolverine sort of hand, but not the same. Similar, but not the same.
How do you think it's how do you think it compares to the custom Nightcrawlers out there? Granted, this is only prototypes.
I think that as a concept, the one breaking out the stained glass window is a million times better than this. But if you're talking about, it's overscaled, yeah, because that's the scale they do. They do like 1.35 or 1.3 close, 3.5, 3.5. But Sideshow have some of the best painters in the world, and this prototype is definitely painted much better than that piece is. But that piece is a production piece, and this piece is a prototype piece, and Sideshow will deliver 50% or under of what you see in front of you now. So in the end, I think probably the stained glass window Nightcrawler will be the better production piece.
Yeah.
If they could deliver this or 80% of this, and they have done with other statues. With other statues, they've got closer. They've been in the 70% ratio. But I just think when you look at the intricacies of his face in particular and the paints that are used here, it won't look like this at all.
You don't fancy it. How fucking dare you? Talking about Anne Hathaway. Well, did you have all to yourself then?
No, yeah, it's all yours, bro.
Can't take a chance with Sideshow. Yeah. Well, I mean, you get what you pay for.
Listen, they can deliver. Listen, they can on their day they can deliver, but it is such a fucking crapshoot. You just don't know. the best advice, if I was giving an advice, if you were like sitting around having a beer with me, which let's consider this to be what we're all doing here, Alex, fuck me, I'm going to punch you in the face. That's well loud, man. Wherever that is, take it out somewhere else. It's well loud. When you hear this back, you're going to be like, you worry about me tapping the tape measure, mate. You want to listen to that. If I was going to advise anybody, I would just say wait until the unboxing video. Don't pre-order anything and just wait until it's at that stage. Because the unboxing video, when they bring it out and they start looking over it, that's when you know if it's any good or if it's okay or what. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. It's the safest way. Or wait for in-hand reviews from somebody you can trust.
Well, 95% of the pieces, like Roger said, they're not going to sell out by the time they're in hand.
Yeah, there's no reason to panic. And the exclusive is shit, so I wouldn't worry. I mean, the sword is a nice touch, but really,
Edition size 6,500. Is that serious?
I hope he's joking. But the funny thing is that we're actually questioning it, which means that that's the state of affairs. I would like to have seen a more of the Buccaneer sort of look. There's a certain portrait of the slick back, slick down hair that he has. That goes better with the sword. I would like to. I would have liked to have seen. Hand looks good though, and the prototype always looks great, and there's a really fantastic sculpt by William Harbottle there. So all looks top. But like I say, you're going to get 30% of this. 30 to 50% is what you're going to get.
They're losing marks by the minutes, man. They're losing marks constantly.
No, it is. Yeah. I've maintained it will be. Something as intricate as this as well. It's not just the what do you think? The thing they brought out the same sort of time as Darkseid. Darkseid's like 20% of what they promised. But the what's the white guy? The white Taskmaster's a lot closer. It's like 70% easy of what they promised. It's about 70%. So, if you average that out somewhere in the middle, if you're lucky, that's where you're going to fall.
Yeah.
Just wait and hold up and see.
All right. Next up, we got the Tweeterheads Flash that we mentioned. So this is
very Bowen-esque, isn't it?
Very, yeah. And they got two versions. So you have the kind of really bright color and the more dull colors for the classic.
Which one do you like?
They got one of them together anyway. We'll get on to it. You got the base there. The base looks a bit messy, but I don't know. I never really like lightning effects. It always comes out a bit meh,
It always looks really, whack, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really hard to do. Really hard to do. And then you got the kind of the paper there. Yeah. There you go. So
you're going right, aren't you?
I'd probably go classic.
Yeah.
I just think it
tomato ketchup, man.
Yeah, it's like
ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, condiment man. I just think the other one. I think for me, it's like the left one's too bright and the right one's too dull.
I think that's the contrast. I think that's the contrast you get because they're together.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens. Because the one on the left is pulling your eye away from the one on the right, and it's a little bit. Oh, that's a bit much, or that's a bit too little.
Yeah,
I mean, they look cool. I think they're very Bowen-esque. I dig them. They'd be great in the collection. I like them.
Bit of a fruity pose. That used to be George's favourite word, fruity.
Yeah, he's made me crack.
I like the bright red.
Yeah, they both look good.
Classic one could use a little more shading. I agree, totally. So yeah, this I think is $450. I think it's got quite a few pictures. I think I doubled these up for some reason. It's there as well. Then you got the Shin Godzilla bust that's come up. So
almost looks like you could pull that off and stick your head in it. that fucking big thing that goes round. It looks like you pull the head off.
But worth it for the money. Then you wear it. Wear every
No,
coffee.
that's exactly what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. Never was a big
Well,
fan of the shin design. Hated it, in fact.
this and then the 2001 versions. They're based upon the versions where people are literally in suits and they need to stay true to the kind of artwork. Once you start
Oh
to
yeah,
go, well, we're going to modernize this and we're going to tweak that, then the Godzilla
people won't want it.
fans go
The
go
people won't
mad
want it.
anyway.
They would go
Yeah,
nuts. Yeah, it has to be. Exactly. Yeah, so I totally agree.
yeah. I hate the lightning effect, but the Flash is one of the best I've seen. Condiment King, yeah. Perhaps the Flash is saying hello, honky tonks. So yeah, Godzilla there. This was a tease put out today, which it's kind of got Clayface on the base and another character on the top. So you
Okay.
call him, yeah. So there's XM Samurai, the next one in the Samurai line. So you kind of
I
see
can
Clayface in
see.
there, yeah. And then you
Yeah,
can see
good.
some things going on, some hands coming out here, but then there's a character up here. Wonder who that could be.
You know who it is. You fuck.
um,
I wonder who
anyway,
that could be. It's like when someone knocks at your door and you fucking know who it is. I wonder who that could be.
well, you got a ring bell thing, so you know who's at your door. Well, the name's been mentioned today anyway. It's fine.
Who was it?
I don't know. Next up, what's going on with the pictures? Why is it not changing? Oh, okay, something's happening with the pictures now.
Oh, that's good.
It's not good.
When you have a really loud toffee and think about it.
You wish you had toffees.
I do wish I had the toffee.
I ate a whole pack of them the other day, and it weren't these normal little. What are these ones? 369. These are 12s. This was I got a 48 one, and I think I ate 32 of them in one go.
This is what happens when you go through your life not having sweets in your house.
Yeah,
You'd be poor fucked with my son because he has he's not actually funny. He doesn't like ice cream and he doesn't like sweets. He likes chocolate. He likes a bit of chocolate and a biscuit. Like they're the things he likes. You know?
Yeah.
He's not fucking. He don't dig out. Someone gave him a Haribo the other day, and honestly, it's like you fucking shat in his face and made him sniff it. He's like, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, Hardy's very good as well.
Yeah, so I don't know what's happened there with the pictures, but we've got some Hardy. And,
who's that from? Is this XM?
No, this is actually that guy. His name is like Z-O Smile. And he did like that Thanos a long time ago, and he did a few pieces, and then they've turned up for like companies. So some of the stuff turned up for like Queen Studios and things like that. So this popped up, and I know you're a big Hardy fan, so I put this in there because it looked really good.
Hardy, no doubt.
So this is by that Zeno Smile guy, and potentially could be linked to a project, but I don't know. But clearly that's not Bane, is it? So
no, that'll be looking at it. Let's have a look again. Legend, maybe?
No.
Yeah, the Cray brothers.
I don't think
Legend. Yeah. I think Legend.
I don't think that looks like Legend.
Who would you say? Slick hair, man. That's Reggie Cray. I've called it. I've told you what it is. Right. Don't believe me. It's up to you.
Do you know what his favourite role he ever played was?
Bronson, I hope.
Yeah.
There you are.
Bronson.
It just proves my fanboyism gayness knows no bounds for Tom Hardy.
He does an interview for the children's BBC. It's quite funny, actually.
I fucking remember when he read a story. He read stories or something for little kids, and all the women were masturbating about it.
Yeah, well, he popped up on my YouTube as like an interview on Children's BBC where all these little kids were asking him about his films, and he's just like,
Really
yeah, and he's a bit like, they ask him what
uncomfortable.
his favourite character, and he says Bronson, and he's a bit like, but I shouldn't really be saying that now, should I? I shouldn't be saying
No.
Bronson when some 9-year-old's asking me about what film is my favourite role, and then he's like,
But that's why I love him, because he's honest.
yeah,
He doesn't change. That's what I like. I like people like.
yeah.
I like
He says,
lions.
he
I
says,
don't like sheep.
Liam Best says lawless. That's not lawless, is it?
Nah,
I can tell it's not lawless.
it's too polished. I've told you, it's too polished. It's Reggie Cray from
Alfie
Legend.
Solomon or Charles Bronson.
Nope.
I was talking about the favourite roles.
Oh,
he said, what did he say today? It was quite funny. They were talking about him. How did he put on so much muscle to be Bane? And he said, I didn't. He said, I didn't put on a lot of muscle for that. I trained for about 4 months, put on a little bit. And he said, but I was literally like, I put on a lot of fat. And they kept filming me from down low, filming up at me to make me look bigger. And I had little pencil arms. But yeah, it's quite funny when he was talking about it. And he says, like, people keep on coming up. They kept coming up to me after the film. And like, some guy pulls up in his motorbike, does that, flips up his visor, goes, yeah, I thought you'd be bigger. And he's just like, okay, thanks, mate. Yeah. This is then Caleb's version of Guts diorama. So I think it's called like the 300 Guards or something like that, but there's only 2 of them. But yeah.
I don't like it at all.
No, it's not his best work. Okay, Robert Alderson is saying it looks like Inception.
That would have been my second call. That would have been my second choice. But again, he's got more in Inception. He's got a little bit more. His hairstyle was a little bit different. I would have, like I said, let's see. But it would have been my second choice. But I'm sticking with the Craze.
Then you've got the custom Old Man Logan.
On horse.
On horse.
On horse. He's on horse, isn't he? He's on horse. Fucking run around. Say no.
Looks quite cool, that one. Looks all right.
I thought it looked good. That's why I sent it to you.
Yeah, a lot of switch outs. This is, I can't remember the name of the character, but this was a tease as like some deformed sentinel with like 6 heads. They're doing that. Okay. It was like a massive character. That's something I've never ever heard of. Never heard of. But then luckily someone posted the image in there.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
No, I've never seen that before either.
Who is that?
It's like some deformed. And he's got Professor X in the middle. So yeah. Then this is the Silver Surfer. Someone's working on. I can't really see the photo. There's a better angle.
Looks like a fucking Emmy.
Looks like what?
Like an Emmy award.
An Emmy award, yeah.
Nah,
it's all right. I don't think it looks terrible.
No, I don't like it. No, not for me.
I like it. There are elements of it I do like, but then.
Well, you're a Silver Surfer fan.
Crazy.
Just that thing just impedes almost every view. That stupid thing that's going around.
Oh yeah, the Wisp. I'm not a fan.
It looks like Venom is attacking Silver Surfer.
The board looks a bit warped.
Not a fan. Don't think this looks good at all.
And then you got the
copycat
on there, and then they got the kind of version there with the Fallen. And he's got.
It only looks good. It looks good from that first angle.
Yeah.
Same as the first one. That first angle, it doesn't look bad, and then every other angle, it looks horrible.
And he's got gangrene.
Got a bit of power cosmic running through him.
Yeah. So
I don't like that. That's horrible, man. I'm sorry.
You got space on the board as well. Then you got Leonoric from Visionaries.
This is wicked. I really like this piece. I think this looks fantastic.
It was really cool when it's lit up.
Excuse me. Honestly, Every time
Looks
you eat
really
something,
cool.
right, it's like a bad porno blowjob sound effect. It was like a gagging fucking sound effect. Yeah, that looks great. I think this looks great as well. The production page really improved from prototype. What they said they would do. I really like the armor and stuff. I think that looks great.
Yeah, looks really cool. Really cool. And the way that they captured the lion looks cool, and the owl looks cool. And then you got the hologram on the chest, switch outs.
That's very nice. Like this piece.
And then I don't like all the heads, but yeah. I think some of the faces are not great, but I do like everything else.
I don't like any of them portraits at all.
Yeah.
Put the fucking helmet on and use that one. Because the others are horrible.
I just think that have the helmet on and put the lion in front so it blocks the face. I think other than that, the armor looks great.
Hard because it's old cone, man. It's very hard. You've got to take a little bit of that. There you are. Back to me.
That's all of them.
Good.
It was actually not. Yeah. Yeah, that's just so good.
And we're back.
And someone says that looks like Jason King. I don't know who Jason King is. Leonoric. So that's
who Jason? I don't know who Jason King is.
It wasn't too bad. We did that down to 2 hours.
We're getting better. We're getting better. You can't deny.
Magnum PI. That's Barry Reynolds. Oh, is his name Jason King in Magnum PI?
It's Magnum PI isn't Burt Reynolds. It's the other fucking guy. Tom Selleck, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that's it then. Yeah?
Good.
All right,
good,
cool.
Good.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you missed it, Superman Kelly. You missed it. We're going now. 2 hours in.
Fully one.
I'm going to finish my tafifis. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share, thumbs up. And if you've got any questions you want us to answer next week, if you put them in the comments or if you put them on the group, and we'll try and get to them next week. So, yeah.
It's my birthday next week.
And, it's George's 40th next week. So, yeah.
It is indeed.
Cool. Alrighty.
God bless. Good luck.
God bless everyone. Mad love. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Where's the end?